It's a little bit early for a stream. Yeah. I've noticed I start doing early streams. So I might, when I get the chance, do this a little more often to have some sort of consistency happening. Basically, story quests. Before I get in the game, get started, I started the new 3.6 Nahida story quest last night. I only started it. What had happened was Hey! So I'm about to explain the story quest at least the very beginning, since I did it last night. At the very beginning, we see Nahida, which is the Dendro Archon, just walking in the city in Sumeru. And so we go up, we talk to her, she pulls out this what looks like a knowledge capsule but isn't. And there's some sort of energy that is like hers but isn't hers inside, and she doesn't remember collecting it at all. Which might be tied to Rukkhadevata, the former Dendro Archon. But they don't know that. We had to basically erase Rukkhadevata from Irminsul. The forbidden knowledge in the world. And thus, there is no memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Regardless, a hydrofungi comes up, worried, like asking for our help. They don't talk, they're fungus. But basically it's like, yes, come help. My family is in trouble, basically. Help me. And so we do. We go, we follow it, and there's a hydrofungi that's basically knocked out. So Nahida does her little god magic powers and heals the fungi. It's not a fungi. It just has the form of a fungus. It's more of an elemental life form like the slimes than created from a sprout like a normal fungus. So we have to travel with this elemental fungi, finding her family and taking her home because the apocalypse destroyed her home. And I'm going to assume the apocalypse is whatever the hell happened in Khaenri'ah, which was 500 years ago. Excuse you, little ma'am. You're fine. Anyway, we were following a hydrofungi. Going to assume the Aranara found more of her. Like her. So we gotta go for 1,000 meters to find this fungus. It's gonna be great. How are you? Right, I was gonna do something with that because I haven't done that thing yet. I want that chest. Just, dude, same. I've been up for about an hour. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wait. So what's the... Obviously that one.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting figuring out. Shit. Okay. You. 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 Is it just the one with the stumps? What? Gameplay internet not sufficient enough. I bet my internet is
What
fine.
a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth.
Venti, you alcoholic. Okay, so it was only the one with the stumps. Got it. Cool. I'm gonna figure that out real quick.
All right, let's head off.
Yes, Kazuha. Where in the city? Not in the city. Oh, we're going to the forest. Oh, I love it. Yay. I poked the pup. See, the current banners as well is our lovely Dendro Lord Nahida. Sweetheart, I love her. I actually have her. And Nilou! She's a good Hydro. She's a good Hydro unit. With their respective weapons, of course. This is only the first half of 3.6. And as such, I am waiting for the second half because there's a character I really want in the second half.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
Yeah. Okay.
So many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right? Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
I'm not gonna talk while they're talking. If you want a little bit of what's going on, you can stop right up to the front. I kind of explained the story quest at like the very start of it. And then you can jump back here, that's whatever you want.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us.
Yes, ma'am.
They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus. I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
Do we get to?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight. But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time.
I want to transform into a fungus.
I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Look, if Morax, an Adeptus who can switch between a dragon, a man with him horns and his tail, to a normal human man, you should be able to turn into a fungus, Nikita.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
We're not joking, babe.
As am I. I'm not joking at all. Alright! Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Please, I want to turn into a fungus.
Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
I want to turn into a fungus so bad. Please. Yo!
Wow! You really turned into a fungus! It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is? Oh, how do we do that?
Elemental sight,
I'll
Paimon.
get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer. Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
Alright, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
Make your way up top. What you mean make my way up? What? What's this? Am I Nahida at the second? What is... I can't use elemental sight.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it.
Oh, hi.
Why is it reacting like that? Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me.
Dang. Because you were detected. I need... Okay, this is a time thing. I gotta do it. Cool. So there's a winged fungi there. And an electro fungi there.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looked...
Let's go to the electro fungi. Okay.
It seems they didn't notice me.
Okay.
It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through.
Okay. So there is a hydro fungi. I'm going to assume that's our friend.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Oh dear gods. Okay. Oh dear gods. Just gonna. Yep. It is the one that is laying down, yep.
Ah, so this is the one. Understood.
That was interesting.
Nahida? I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Yay! Hi!
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember.
Really? That's great!
Home, Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon. Like, I knew there's a new boss. Doing this quest was going to lead me to a new boss. Is that the Dendro Dragon?
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never...
Confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
I really hope so.
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power.
Okay, how has a pep been around longer? Is it because, you know, Earth Dendro Elemental? But wouldn't that mean Dvalin? Dvalin! The Animo Archon's I mean, well... Venti's only 2,000 years old. I suppose Rukkhadevata might have been a little older than him. Possibly. The only other things we know much about Rukkhadevata, is when she used her power to expel the forbidden knowledge in Teyvat. Didn't really work. Mostly in the desert. Didn't really work. She had used up all her power, took the form of a small child, which is, this is Nahida. It's Nahida. Nahida's only 500 years old, so unless I specifically look up Rukkhadevata's age, I do not know. In that case, puppies have been out for a bit.
But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
What are you doing? Come inside.
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
You live inside the dragon?
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
You live inside a dragon?
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself.
Oh my god. Pups. Come on.
It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world.
Aww. Pops, honestly.
However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
There's... Gods, they keep saying apocalypse, but they lived inside the dragon, so it couldn't have been... Could it have been an outside force causing it? The dragon fighting back either against Conria or the Abyss?
I'm still confused.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
No!
Yes, that is correct.
No! We already dealt with Dvalin being tainted by blood. We're gonna have to deal with a Dendro Dragon tainted by forbidden knowledge? Ah! We already have one dead dragon on Dragonspine. We had to save a dragon that was corrupted by the Abyss through the corrupted blood from said dragon from Dragonspine. Now we have to save another dragon from the forbidden knowledge.
What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago.
So what happened?
Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated, then a big void will also form inside the dragon. I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization? But anyway, Apep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak.
So for about 500 years, this poor baby has been in pain and suffering. Just like Dvalin was for God knows how many years before we came.
Yes! How could I have forgotten?
Why are we Geo again? I was searching for Cheston Leeway. I needed a Geo
If the
traveler.
Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form, and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Just then, plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Nahida!
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Hi, Sandy.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before? No.
No. Okay, thank you.
Its power feels very like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other
Copy.
family members.
Her helpers are the Aranara, by the way.
I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now.
Yes. Even her little leaf glows.
Let's wait for their reply again. Though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Yes, Nahida. Apples and Sunsettia! Oh, and Zantoon peaches!
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
Go home, leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us, no matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well. Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Yeah.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here. Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
Thank you so much for your willingness to help. In the meantime, I like to tell it the things we experienced on the way here. Sharing knowledge is a habit of ours.
That's fair. Are these mine? Am I allowed to take these?
Leave. Worried. Want to stay. Preparation almost complete.
It's like right up here.
Time to go.
Come on, Kazuha. We can make this. It's not like a giant ass dragon. We have to fight a big dragon. It's a new boss. I wonder what material is that? These are the Zancudo creatures. Do 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 do.
No, my soul!
We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life!
Oh, is it basically just...
One with nature.
What?
Wind Strider.
How?
Rain outlines your fate.
How do I do this? Do I burn it?
Get them!
Into the wind.
Is it over
Time to
here?
go.
Oh, yeah, it's up here.
Wildflowers! It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading!
One with nature.
That's on me. That's my stupidity. Oh, I have to do better with a Hyper Bloom team.
Wind.
You're dead. Kind of stuck yourself in a corner there, didn't you?
The wind knows
There we go. I got it. I'm smart, I promise.
Whew. That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough. Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads. Can you tell us
hope
about
we
the Dendro
do.
Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret? Well,
Yes.
the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Teyvat. Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation. Oh, so there was no desert back then?
What?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand.
Like one of the needles.
In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand. No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting. Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods. However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble. Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found.
Dvalin is Venti's familiar, so Dvalin was probably like born in a sense like way after this. That makes sense, yeah.
As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now.
Yes, let us save
The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Yes. How, whoever is watching, how are you doing today? I am unsure who's watching and who's not at the second.
Time to go.
I'd like to know how you're doing. While I do this.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy. You really like them, don't you? Family. Like. Do you not like your family? That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually... Does that matter? Family likes me. I like family.
Why do you only have one pair of work jeans?
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
Of course you don't, Paimon. You don't understand it at all. Why do you only have one pair? Like, when you had gotten the job, wouldn't you have made absolute sure to get, like, at least 2 to 3 pairs? Because I think you can wear one pair of jeans up to like 3 days before it needs to be washed.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important. It wouldn't matter. Paimon would still be able to recognize you right away.
Really?
Oh? Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then Apep may be in danger.
Until these what? I'm sure you have more, but it didn't. It didn't do anything. Past 2 weeks. Okay. I mean, fair, but I shouldn't be, like, saying anything. I am a person who likes to wear scrubs constantly, even though I no longer work at the hospital, so.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, baby.
It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated? That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no one can return from.
The chasm.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there? It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
In the chasm, there is a needle like the one above Dragonspine. And the murky black goo, that's down there? The murky black goo that is down in the chasm. Oh, it's suddenly connecting and making sense. Excuse you, I have finished it. I have finished it. What is... all of these are in Inazuma? I'm doing a story quest right now. Let's grab that. Oh.
Time to go.
God. We're going to the chasm! How fun! Animahooms! I want to check on something. Nothing's gonna be there, I just want to look. It's for my own curiosity's sake. It is around here, down here. Wait a sec. No, that's a flower. Hi!
One with nature.
Did I ask any of you to attack me? No, I did not. My flower friends. Anyway, we're going to the chasm. You're about to see what I'm going to be talking about. I need to replace what I currently have. Yep. We're going to put this on. And we're going to go to the chasm. Where in the chasm? Here in the chasm. Of course, where the needle is. You're adorable. You know that, Sans? You're my sweet baby. Oh, mamas. Cute. So cute. Texting them, see if they're actually gonna come and watch, and I doubt it. But still, it would be nice. What does this say again?
Follow the wind.
Why would this fungi come to the chasm? Why would it come here?
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself? Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the others? There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Teyvat long ago.
The needle?
It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Teyvat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form. Yep, it's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface. Another strange metaphor, but Paimon somehow gets this one.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Very bothersome.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Uncomfy feel.
Time to go.
What? Oh. Well, bye. Be safe.
Time to go.
Love you.
Time to go.
Is there... Ah!
The wind knows me.
Down.
Never again.
Look, it's over there. Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
I hate that I don't have a lot of health ingredients, but I have a crap ton of revives.
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
Hi!
This may turn a little...
No, my sword!
Look at him! Baby! Poor thing! Oh, hey, look at that, a shield. I didn't realize I had gotten a shield.
Into the wind.
Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
That light. Wait. Something dark is coming out. What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
Oh no. But we still have tons of questions we need to ask. I should be able to purge it with my elemental power. But this is our only chance. Traveler. It's okay. I trust your judgment. I was being a little hasty myself. Let's see if we can think of another way. Oh, yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs. You want to use its power, but...
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
Don't understand! This no good, that no good. Save life! Important!
Yes, I understand, but this is our only chance to return home. We cannot afford to be careless.
It's okay, there's no need to argue. I'll think of something to do about the elemental power that will be used. How about this? Traveler, you could try using it. I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge. Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Paimon will be fine. Hi.
Lord of Dendro, and you others. How long have I been waiting here?
Look at his little wings!
Yay! Looks like it worked!
Babe.
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
Get smaller.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here.
Rukkhadevata.
To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form.
The ooze.
Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. But the moment I chose to go through with it is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
No.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon's Heart of Oasis operates. The Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its Heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then the Dendro Dragon will begin to recover. And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is a Pep's source of power. No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
What? You used the Fire Seed to save me?
What?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know. The Fire Seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile at the same time. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
Alright. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the Fire Seed can also resonate with the Heart of Oasis. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the Fire Seed. But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save the Dendro Dragon. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured.
You are going to make me cry over a fucking Geoshrimp.
It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Hey, wait! It turned into oozing filth.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its elemental power. Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
Yes! Yes! It's returning home!
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes, Because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
Let's go!
We are making Nahida. Baby. It's back in Sumeru. Do 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 do. Where's the other pup? On the other couch behind me. Okay. Arrogant mortal king's schemes. That's fair. Yeah. Arrogant human.
It's not much further. Follow me. We're close now.
Oh, hey, look, a time challenge. Why are there two of them? Where are the particles?
Right.
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Damn it.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has already noticed our presence.
One sec. It needs to charge. Yeah. I am much closer to the screen. Oh god.
One with nature.
I don't want to fight, dang it. I just want the Oculus. Thank you.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way.
I have 10 jumping jacks.
Hey, look! Something's over there!
Hello?
We found it. Apep, the Dendro Dragon.
1 second.
I knew it would be big, but not that big.
I have a thing where I have to do, 10 jumping jacks during an animated cutscene, so.
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain.
That is not what I thought Apep would sound like.
Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
Apep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Go? For only a moment, foolish Brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hun, please.
Hey, don't leave! Careful, something's coming. Ah! What is that? Paimon's never seen that before!
What are those?
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
External form not important. Inner nature say.
The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them? Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rescue you! They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge. Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Teyvat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
Honey. I am being attacked.
I see everything.
What?
Get them!
What the hell?
The wind knows me.
No! No! You're so terrifying! That was terrifying! Why? What was that? Oh my gosh. I gotta use a couple of Sensitias here. I gotta use some Sensitias to heal. Because what the...
Hey!
No, my sword!
What was that?
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength.
They want to go home.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles. It seems only the Fire Seed or Epep's Heart of Oasis can save them. But it'll be risky if we use the Fire Seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the Fire Seed again.
Everyone goes home. Not just us.
This is becoming quite the dilemma. Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the Fire Seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
Nahida.
It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem.
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to Epep again. After all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Yes!
Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa, it's shining now.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited.
A grounded Hydro.
To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
Yes. Which is all the way off that way. Which the closest one is going to be this. Oh my god. First they made me cry over a hilly churl from hundreds of years ago. Now they're gonna make me cry over shroom. What it saw it is attacking. Oh, you. Yeah, I'm not dealing with you, thank you. Oh hey, look, a chest! Eremites or Fatui? Like, I can deal with both, but is it Eremites or Fatui?
Everyone hold hands.
Eremites!
Care for a dance?
Nice and straight back.
Ow. Woman.
Into the wind.
Woman.
One with
Dance with me!
I must remain calm.
The show's only just
Rain
begun.
outlines your fate.
Committed to memory. At the frying pan,
Into the wind.
At least you were here to watch.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Oh, hey, look. That's important. Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Why is it healing everyone but Kazuha?
I see everything. Groba, kick.
One with
It's
nature.
healing everyone but Kazuha. To the selected character. Is it because he's fucking fool? That's bullshit.
The wind knows it.
This might hurt a little. Yeah.
Into the wind. Time to go. The wind knows it. One with nature.
Oh. We were supposed to stop like right there. Okay, whatever. There we go.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives? Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us.
But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all.
I'll see what I can do. Apep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen.
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful? Please keep everyone safe, and send us to the homeland.
Ah. Interesting. Very interesting. There were theories that this led to Conria, but no. It was the home of a giant dragon. Named
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the Traveler? Where'd she go?
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations.
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried.
Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The Traveler's no pushover.
Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the Traveler around. Let's hurry. She might be just up ahead.
Okay, so we are currently... I can't even open my menu. Though this is very interesting. I cannot leave once I enter.
What's that?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
Then let's hurry and light it.
All right, hang on.
Wait! The fire's...
It shattered. It was even more unstable than I...
But why? We barely used it.
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless...
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing? Oh. Do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Come on, Paimon, think! Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. The Fire Seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus. So, all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the Fire Seed was supposed to.
You're gonna become the Fire Seed?
Nahida?
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert. I might, however, become even smaller.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born.
Baby, we saved you! We can't lose you!
I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that Apep is facing right now.
Oh.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig?
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time.
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, she definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place.
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
No. Please, no, Nahida!
Nahida!
The Fire Seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey.
No!
If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
I'll think it for a second. What the heck was that?
Because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes,
No, my sword!
I want to switch!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Nice and spicy.
Can't let my guard down. Rain outlines your fate.
One with nature.
Commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Boba, get them!
Thank you for protecting the realm of true power. Goodbye. We may never meet again. I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
The wind knows me.
Witness the power for what?
You're toast! Boba, get them!
Into the wind. One with nature.
Rain outlines your fate.
After frying pan, into the fire!
Commit it to memory.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Nice and spicy!
Okay, that was really intense. Oh, that's not good. I am going to take a heal. Take a heal. Heal. 10 jumping jacks for a second.
I learned a wonderful lesson.
Oh dear gods, the dialogue.
Into the wind. Time to go.
Rain outlines your fate.
One with nature. Time to go.
there we go.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright!
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power. Just as they did. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same. Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me. Destroying you and your people serves me no purpose. Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Yeesh! Who can put up with you? I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world, and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us. And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones. While others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart. I will follow it until the end of my time.
You really are insane.
How can you say that with a straight face? Ma'am!
When Alokmar's proud kingdom collapsed, absorbed his elemental power. However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then, I still believe that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
Okay. Dude, no. Nahida just straight up calling a dragon insane. Like, woman. What the hell? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Tiny puppy, tiny puppy. I've been at this for about an hour. Nah, I'm gonna finish this. I'll finish the story quest and then I'll end the stream. I don't know how far left I have for the story quest.
Hey, looks like we've been sent back out. Still in one piece, too. The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason. Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason. Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time. Can you really call a place with no family your home? Family. Right! The Hydra fungus left behind its family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return. Oh yeah! Let's hurry and go take a look! How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
I'm able to go into it and explore it. I'm not! Dang it, there's a wall! There's a wall of forbidden! Damn it. There's a wall. There's a wall! No. I'll be able to go here. See, that's one right there. Okay. Anyway, where are they? On the bridge. Woo. After I finish this, I have the commissions and desert to explore, so...
Time to go.
Yeah. I feel like I'm almost finished.
They're still here! Have they... We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It's said that Noor is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it? Oh. This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
Oh. Oh, that makes me so happy. I will know in my heart. Thank you for watching, tuning in, joining. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And, yeah.